First of all, I want to say thank you to Ralph and to all of the people that have kept his American nationality movement going over the years. Your dad worked on it when he was here, and you've carried on the tradition. Irene, others have just worked to keep us together, and it's just so nice to see all of you here today. And I think all of us should recall that if it wasn't for Ralph Perk, we would not be here today. And what I would ask each of you to do is to think about your life and how Ralph touched your life in various ways. I think he was a pioneer. He understood something that all of us should learn in our lives, and that is something called symbiosis. And that is that we all have a lot in common, and that if we as individuals just do our own thing, the Slovaks, the Czechoslovaks, the Serbs, Slovenes, Croatians, and everybody doing their own thing, it's not as good as when everybody gets together and works together and have a common cause. And that was the lesson that Ralph Perk taught this community. And had it not been for that, he wouldn't have had the success that he had, and quite frankly, would not have had the success that I had. I always say that if it wasn't Ralph, I wouldn't have had the opportunity that I had to move on through the various political offices that I've had. And I never forgot the message that I learned from him so many years ago, and that was we've got to stick together. And to understand the word isinash. Is he one of us, or is she one of us? So I just want all of you to notice, first, to just think about what Ralph has done to touch your life. You know, I ran against him in a primary. And I got whomped. And ordinarily, when you do that, as an opportunity comes along, and the opportunity that came along was the county auditor's office was open. And I'll never forget Ralph Perk, Bob Hughes, and a lot of you in this room saying, let George take the job. And I did take the job. And I'll never forget that, because, you know, Rocky, a lot of people would hold grudge and say, he ran against me, I don't want him to be there. But your father never did that. And over the years, we became such really good friends. And one of the things that I really feel good about is that later on, he put his arms around me and he said, you know, George, I feel very, very good about your career, because you're like one of my sons. You know, I've touched you and you've grown up and you've made it. And so I want to say to you, Ralph, thank you very much. And all of you here that are here, thank you very much. May the good Lord bless and keep you until we meet again.